I'm gonna go. Welcome. I'm gonna go cross-eyed looking at that live thing. I was looking at that live thing. I'm like, please turn yellow. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to another edition of Pond Boys. We are stoked for this week show. We've got lots of cool stuff. Of course, this is a live event, and I am open for business. So you never know when you could see live on happen right here on the show. And of course, we've got Zoe, the dog that barks on command. I hope she does it this week. Let's see, Rhonda.
Let's try it. Hold on. If we can get the bell to work.
Please. There we go.
Yay!
It worked this week. Oh, let's not go crazy with it. She won't.
I just love doing that. You know I do.
She barks on command. So most of the time. Sometimes she doesn't. Rhonda. So.
No, sometimes she doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes she doesn't.
Just to be a pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, we are stoked this week. We've got Johnny on the show, and Johnny, not Jahnny, right, Johnny?
Yeah, like Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, there you go. So we were talking a little bit before the show. I butcher people's names all the time, and I just wanted to make sure I got the enunciation right, and I did. So do not call him Jahnny. He gets pissed and gets very irritable when you do that. So anyway. So we are stoked today, and hey, listen, Johnny, what's going on with you, man? You're coming to us from Arizona. Is it nice and warm there? Because it is not here.
Yeah, for the most part.
I mean, you northern Arizona, southern Arizona, central.
A suburb of Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
The Chandler Queen Creek area.
So it's got to be like
been nice here,
right?
Well, we hit a cold streak.
Don't say.
In December.
Don't say that.
What does a cold streak mean in Arizona? What does that mean?
The definition of a desert is extreme heat as well as extreme cold. So.
Yeah.
It'll be like 70 here, and then it'll get 35 at night. So there's a huge fluctuation where.
That's weird.
It cools off in the desert. Like when you go down to Moab here, in the summertime, it could be 100 degrees or 102 degrees, and during the daytime, and it cools down to 40 degrees, 35, 40 degrees at nighttime. It gets really cold. I don't know why that is. Does anybody have an explanation for that?
No. Can I throw in a comment from Lance real quick regarding Zoe?
Hey, wait a minute. Customer just said, I had a customer in my store that said that the reason that's like that is because there's no insulation.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you. So, see how smart my customers are?
There you go.
So.
Absolutely. We don't dispute that.
Oh.
I was going to say.
Rhonda. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
So I built a snowman out of tumbleweeds.
So what were you
saying? Oh, I was going to throw in Lance's comment. He says he barks on command too.
Oh, I'd like to hear that. We didn't test
I don't even know what that means.
When he was on the show.
Okay. All right, Lance, you got to be back on the snow.
She won't shut up now, and you did it, man. Now she's barking all the time. So it drives me crazy. So back to Johnny. So is that where you were from, or did you grow up in the Phoenix area, or is that just kind of, are you a transplant, or?
I'm born and raised here.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you just never left.
Yeah. This place is all right. Just the fact that there's not a lot to worry about with, earthquakes or tornadoes or anything. It's just pretty much flatlined.
Right. You just could shrivel up into a dried piece of meat or something on the sidewalk during the summertime, right? That's it. That's the only worry.
Right, but once you get used to that, it's not too bad anyway. Once
you get used to drying up into a piece of jerky, after that it's cool, man. I roll that way. So, let's talk a little bit about. I mean, obviously you're very passionate about music, and for New Year's you had a very, very cool post that you did that I was fortunate enough to be a part of. Tell us a little bit about that and how it went over. So.
Oh yeah, we did the. I asked 4 of my friends, including myself, for the top 10 songs, best songs of all time, and we put a list together and see what matched up to see if we could have any clarity on what that would be. It ended up being "No Woman, No Cry" was number one, and I believe the second one was "November Rain."
Mm-hmm.
Two good songs. So, did you find that the lists were like pretty different though? I mean, you're asking, obviously, you've got 5 different personalities in there, and probably 5 different tastes of music. I would think that for the most part, people's lists would be pretty different for the most part.
Right. It was actually a difficult process because what I was asking of everyone was something that no one could visualize. Um, I've been talking about doing another list of the top 10 vocalists of all time, and we'll have this other page to look back on as a reference, which will be nice. And I want to increase it to try to get about 10 people or so to do it next time. But the common thing, like Michael Svensson, who was on the list, he did the list, and then he messaged me, "What the hell was I thinking? I can't believe my list was like that." And he wanted to change it, but it's like, once you put your name on it, it's done.
Yeah.
Well, you did a post a few days ago about the fact that we all left Black Sabbath off the list.
That's right.
I rethought my list like 20 times after we did it. It was a lot of fun.
You know something else? So Rhonda started making her list, and it was before I was asked to come on board. She started making her list, and I'm just she's like, help me out. What do what's some of the stuff that you like? Just trying to get the creative juice flowing and stuff. And I was like spitting out songs right and left. But when it came to making my own list, I was like drawing a blank. Man, it was tough. It was tough.
Exactly.
It's a lot easier to do the top albums or artists. Like Rolling Stone magazine will do that. They had their top 100 artists of all time. The Beatles were number one. But to do the top 10 songs is something that's generally not in there. And so everyone has their own formula. My typical formula is I like these songs that are like these like longer ballads. Like Freebird was my number one.
Mm-hmm.
But on Rhonda's list, she had November Rain and Purple Rain because she likes rain.
Well, she's kind of a rocker. Rhonda's kind of a rocker. She likes the harder stuff, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. When I was about, I don't know, maybe telling my age, maybe about 12 or 13, my nephew, who had just come back from California, gave me my first Metallica cassette. And I don't remember which album it was, but I remember the first time I listened to it, I was like, this crap sounds all the same. But then I took another minute, and I listened to it again, and I was like, wait a minute. This is like really awesome. So I've been a Metallica fan ever since. So that just went that way.
And who's not? I mean,
right?
Like I think that there's Metallica fans, and that there's people saying that they're not Metallica fans.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's two different classes of people there. So yeah, it was really good. I actually did it. I asked my wife what her, and she is extremely passionate about music. Now she has got a little bit different taste than I do, and we've got some crossover taste. Hey, look who's here, man. So Kirk's here.
All right.
I heard his laugh. I knew.
But he's carrying something very interesting. We'll have to hear the story behind this.
Oh, guys. I hope it's not his junk.
What's up?
We're not quite ready for that.
Close. Anyway, I asked her I had her make her list, and she is a big like synth pop music, like 80s synth pop stuff. Like she loves Erasure, and she loves Depeche Mode, and she loves I think her like her one of her most very favorite songs is Tears for Fears, Woman in Chains. But she got making her list, and she has a little easier time doing it just because she's like been so focused in on what her favorites are for so long. And but when you do get it narrowed down to like you ask her like what is your top 5 songs, I think that's difficult for anybody to do. So anyway, kudos on that, dude. It was a fun little project, and I had a good time doing it. And even people that weren't formally involved in it, around me that I asked to do it, actually had a good time too. So you inspired us to think of that.
Yeah, that's the purpose of it. Looking at around spring break time, we're going to do that other one for top 10 vocalists, and like I said, I want to get at least 10 people in on it on this one. So anyone who's watching who wants in, or I hope you can get into again, right?
Man, okay, the best singer in the world, Celine. I can't even say that and without even laughing. Okay.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's the thing I'm faced with. Do we do the top 10 vocalists of all time or your top 10 favorite? So I'm gonna run that by, but we'll see what happens.
There's a very fine line there because it's still, I think it still kind of melds into one. I mean, I can't say. I mean, there's a lot of people that think Celine Dion's the best singer in the world, but I don't particularly care for her stuff, so I don't.
If I'm in Vegas, I'm not going to that.
No. At least if you do, you don't tell anybody you did. Okay.
Ryan's number 1 would be Beyonce. We all know that.
Oh. Here's what irritates me is I just don't understand how people with no talent can do be worth like $400 million. Okay, so Beyonce, Paris Hilton, any of the Kardashians, what do these people do? Okay, besides it just bugs me, irritates me. So anyway, you want to tell us what you brought and why you brought it? Sure. Okay. That's it. Okay, you got the helm.
Okay, so here's the deal. By the way, Celine Dion and I have a connection.
Oh, you got a Celine Dion story? Huh?
I got a Celine Dion story. So I went down to Vegas one year. I had to happen to have my sporting clays gun with me, and so I had to put it in the hotel safe. I wasn't safe I wouldn't feel comfortable having it in the room, and so I took it down to the hotel safe, which is a huge, massive room, and then they got a safe within a safe within a safe, kind of thing. And I went down there, and they open up the safe, and there's all Celine Dion's trophies in there, because she was playing the MGM, and that's where I was staying. And so, put my gun in, and just as I was pulling my hand out, I kind of touched the trophies a little bit, just a little bit, not awkwardly weird kind of touching, but just
tell us the truth.
Just brush.
How did it feel?
Well, after I said that, I was like, well, I didn't touch him, I didn't touch him.
He was palpating them.
The trophy.
Good for you. That's what we want to know.
That's how it went. Anyway, that's my story.
And then he went to the concert after that.
No, I didn't go to the concert after that. I couldn't afford the $4,000 tickets or whatever they were.
But he tried. So.
So residue from you is actually in Celine Dion's house right now.
Yeah. So if there was some kind of investigation, my DNA would show up.
Hey, how much would that trophy sell at your pawn shop?
Well,
I don't know.
I guess it depends on to who. I mean,
the one that I touched, or does it make any difference?
Definitely.
Thank you. Okay. I don't know. I'd take it. Yeah, I'd take it. I mean, I'm not a Celine Dion fan, but heck, what the heck? So.
Okay, so I brought this in. Everybody read that?
So he comes walking through my door, and he's got a roll of toilet paper in his hand, and I'm like, okay, what the hell, man?
Hey, things haven't gone well for me this morning, so I figured, you know what, I better carry one of these around with me.
What does it say?
Falling asleep on the toilet should be on your bucket list, I think. No, but I've always wanted to do that.
That's your fortune wipe for the day? Falling asleep?
Fortune wipe for the day. Yep. So this is one of my creations, is fortune wipe. So what we decided is we should have some sort of printing, maybe every four sections you should have a new saying on there. So when you get ready to wipe or do whatever you got to do, you just read that. That's your thing for the day. You should do that.
You should have one of them say wiping is overrated.
Wiping is overrated.
Yeah. So
you would never be able to read it though, because you wouldn't be wiping, so you wouldn't read it. You wouldn't know. How would you know? It would say that. You should put stuff on there and then start asking questions from your guests when they come over. So your friends come over.
What kind of questions?
They go into the bathroom, and then you ask them questions based on what you've put on your fortune wipes. Because if they can't answer those questions, they didn't wipe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. No, and we can check in on them, because I have always wondered when guests go into my bathroom whether they wiped or not. That's like one of the first things in my mind. So,
But wouldn't you be concerned about hand washing too? Is there a way to check that out? I wonder.
Well, there's some DNA stuff you could probably do. I do have a, and we'll have this on Pawn or Die one of these days. It's a real CSI, one of those lights that you take into like hotel rooms and stuff and see if there's semen or.
Oh God, that's gross.
Yeah, seriously, I've got one of those lights. Somebody sold me one of those, and they're like $1,500. And I've got a bunch of different like attachments to it. So if anybody out there wants to borrow this to like take into their hotel room to see if there's like bodily fluids on their sheets, they can. So just saying.
Semen. I thought you were like, what do you need a light to find out if there's sailors in your room? Turn the light on, you're gonna see those guys for sure.
We are as sharp as like a lot of tools. Not most of them, but a lot of
tools. A lot of tools. Here's the thing though. If you go, guys go into the bathroom. I'm washing my hands. I see guys go in there and go and then leave all the time. Now, one of two things has happened. Okay, either they're just dirty, or their mom has taught them not how to pee on their hands. One of the two.
Well, yeah.
But hey, the deal is you should wash your hands when you come out.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
And many a guy go in and then just leave.
Well, I've seen people. It's no bueno.
No,
so,
that's not right.
Especially if you do one of those. So.
Smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, that.
While you're in there smoking, definitely wash your hands.
The smoke does have some antiseptic value to it. So anyway, just saying.
Hey, Carmen says that on the fortune wipes you could put the question, "Have you found the hidden camera?"
You just see somebody reading that hidden camera, they'd be like, then they wonder if they should wipe or not. They carefully get up.
Yeah, I'm sure they're thinking that. That's the first thing coming to mind. The first thing that's coming to their mind is call 911, probably. So.
There's a camera in here? I better wipe then. I better wipe.
Because I don't want to embarrass myself.
Right.
Okay? Oh. So we can look forward to that. We got kind of off subject there, but we can look forward to that best vocalist thing in the spring, right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to do it like every 3 months or so. I'm trying to base it on like a holiday type of basis. Like I said, we got the blueprint out for it now, so this next one, everyone could take a look at, and yeah, it's gonna be better. We'll have some fun.
Yeah, that should be some fun. I liked it. So, should we play? Should we play a game?
You mean this game?
It's time for Pawn or Die.
That's the guy right after he read his fortune wife.
So, listen, I didn't get these items to Ron until Saturday night, but I want you to know that I thought about them for a long time. And with you in mind.
I wish you would have thought a little bit more. I'm just saying.
No.
You know why.
Listen,
You know why.
one of these items has a very storied checkered. Rhonda probably thinks it's checkered past here on Pawn Boys and Pawn or Die. But it is a huge part of the store here, and it's also a huge part of the program. And so, but hey, listen, this time I got a picture of it in the dark so people can see how it looks. Seriously.
Awesome.
So, yes.
Speaking of
yes.
okay.
So, anyway, So let's throw that up there. Can you see that, Johnny?
That one's not first. Actually, we're doing the Nikes first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully
We can't
catch up with us.
spoil the surprise for everybody. So
Johnny, did you know I had my Bono glasses on today? Did you notice?
Oh, nice. Going island on us.
you know, Bono was in a bicycle or a
Was.
bicycle crash. It's saying that he's probably done playing the guitar, man.
No kidding.
Yeah. So.
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, so we.
Bicycle.
Which is fine. I mean, Bono's not like the Edge or anything on the guitar, but you know, they can still perform.
So we got some Air Jordans here.
Yeah.
These shoes have been coming out every year since probably 1990.
It is the brand that just never gives up, and these are the Retro 5s. And let me just tell you a little bit of history, or maybe some story on this stuff. I bought an original pair of these back in '91.
Okay.
They were different color. They're called the Retro 5. So these are the remakes of the ones that were back in the early '90s. Okay, but when they do a retro make of these things, they do them in very limited production. Okay, they don't put millions of them out.
Right.
And they put a bunch of different color schemes and stuff like this. These ones happen to be the Olympic colors. I still have the original box for them. They've been worn maybe twice.
All right, trivia. How many players can you name from Dream Team, the Olympics, 1992?
Well,
Malone.
Yep. Keep going.
I don't know. That's
John
all
Stockton.
Oh, John.
Charles Barkley. Patrick Ewing.
Even though he's from Jamaica, Patrick Ewing played for the U.S.
Scottie Pippen was on there, and I remember both Scottie
Nice.
Pippen. I remember most of these guys had the flag draped over the shoulders because they couldn't show their like the Nike signs and stuff on there. I'm gonna keep going here. David Robinson.
Yep.
Chris Mullin.
There you go.
Yep.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Marcus
I don't know. And they also Christian Leitner was on there. He was the one.
He was the rookie.
Yeah, he was the one amateur. Like he just was coming up. He was just yeah, his career didn't amount to anything, did it? So.
Just in college.
Yeah. So as we thought, I see.
You read that?
Something wearing Retro 5s.
Says
Oh
I'm
my goodness.
wearing my
Never
red
mind.
Hey, so these have been worn like once, and they're in excellent condition.
This has been used once.
Yes. Just like the sex swing those guys brought me in that one time.
Oh God!
That's another story.
The fact that you took it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you
I
didn't
did
take
it.
it. Oh, okay.
He said to me, he's like, "This is a very lightly used sex swing."
What does that mean, lightly used? Lightly used. How does that work?
So.
Kirk, go look and see if it's in the back room after the show's over. I bet it is.
I've seen it.
No,
It's in the back.
it's not. I don't take that type of thing most of the time. So,
Lightly used.
Most anything of value.
yeah.
It's light.
Yeah, Lightning Pawn is actually like the pawn shop in Pulp Fiction.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, come on in. We got some stuff in here. What are you talking about? We got some stuff. You want to pawn something? Come on in here. I can get you. How much money do you need?
I can help you.
I don't know. I got to get a lot older and a lot fatter if I decide to do that.
Bring it in, man. We'll help you out with it. Yeah.
Ryan's taking phone calls. He's doing business, like on the show. He's like
I told you this
multitasking.
is like live situation, man. So, all right, man. So, what's your guess on this? So, hey, let's back up 1 second. You know how this works?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you've done your ample homework then. So you need to say how much you pay for this stuff, not doing it too cheap as to have the person walk out your door, because obviously if you're trying to, scam them, they're not gonna go for that, and not paying too much because you need to get a one-time markup out of it. So it's got to be a happy medium, So.
Right. Well, I'm thinking these shoes. Well, not necessarily these shoes, but when the Jordans come out, they're in the range of 150 to 175. And you did mention that these have that vintage quality to them.
Limited production.
So I'm going to say you would pay maybe $75 for these.
Okay. And you would sell them for how much?
$1.25.
Okay. All right. Okay, next.
This is my new fortune wipe here. This is a clear toilet paper. So you can really get a look at what's going on. Maybe got some sickness or something. You want to see what's going on.
Guaranteed to get you as clean as you can be.
That's right.
Yeah.
This one says, "Look back in the toilet to see what you ate that day." Sometimes you forget. You didn't know what you can't remember.
I was hungry.
Yeah.
I was.
You are very innovative.
Yeah.
But clear toilet paper. That's my new thing. I don't know why you'd want that.
You wonder why we're both sitting here doing an HOA on Google Plus instead of sitting on the beach in Mexico, okay? So,
I know why.
Just saying.
Well, that'd be a hot commodity in Mexico.
Yeah. Something. All right, man. So this is a limited edition Harley Davidson lighter and pocket knife combination.
Sexy rider.
I thought this one was fun.
That is fun. That's fun stuff. Oh, crap.
Okay, don't over-guess on this one.
Is it
Made in China, by the way.
Is it Harley Davidson brand? I mean, is the insignia on it?
It's not. It's not. Not licensed Harley Davidson stuff, and it is Chinese. So. But see, these are some of the things you've got to deal with in a shop on a day-to-day basis. So.
I gotta ask.
This is kind of a trick question, okay? And I've never done never done an item like this before.
I gotta ask Kirk a question on this.
Yes.
The girl on the Zippo, what would you rate her, 1 to 10?
Well, that's an 11.
Oh.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's good information there.
Is everybody's got to kind of tilt their head to see her. But this is kind of Johnny. This is kind of a trick question. If you get this right, I'm telling you that you will be in the championship when we have it, whenever that is. So.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that Harley Davidson stuff probably sells for more than it's worth.
It's not, though. Don't get confused with the Harley Davidson the license stuff.
And okay, a cheap Zippo is gonna sell for.
This is not even a Zippo.
It's like dollar store brand. I'd pay $15 for that.
Okay. The right answer on that one would have been, well, we won't give that up right now. Okay, so.
Hey.
Yeah.
Tease.
You'd sell it for what?
I'm thinking 30, 35.
Okay, $35.
Thank you, thank God.
We're having our own little private show over here, so don't mind that. Okay, so 35. So 15 and 35. So, okay. Oh, see, Rhonda wants this, don't you?
Yeah, I do, actually.
This is really cool. This is the Sean Connery Franklin Mint.
Okay, before you go any further, Ryan, can Kirk do a Sean Connery accent?
Oh, yeah. You got the 4, dude. Sean Connery, dude.
It's Sean Connery's birthday. Sean Connery's birthday. Is that Sean? Is it right? Is that right?
Shove it up your alley, Trebek.
Oh, I think it's no. Wait a minute. That's not exactly. Let's see. It goes. I need one ping only. One ping only.
Hunt for
Red October. That's right.
That's
one
right.
ping only.
Love that show. That was before what's his name became kind of a douchebag. What was the guy that was in that? The guy that's
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No.
It's another Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh no, it's not him.
No, it's what's his face? The guy that can do no wrong. That was on 2.5 Men. Same guy, right?
Oh, Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
It wasn't him. I don't think so.
You sure? No, it wasn't him. It was the guy that's in. It's the guy that Along Come Polly, the boss.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't think of it.
He's douchey too.
No. Is it Ben Stiller?
No.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
What? Tommy Lee Jones was in that too, wasn't he? Didn't they get in a knife fight in the bottom? Oh, that's a different show.
No. Anyway, we'll think of it. Okay, so these are. It's a collection of.
Baldwin?
Yeah.
It's a Baldwin. Which one?
Oh,
Is it
Alec
Baldwin?
Baldwin.
Yeah, that's it. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in that. Very young Alec Baldwin.
Definitely douchey. Too many commercials.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Douchey Alec Baldwin. There you go.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so these are actually really cool plates. They all have their little display things on them. I think there's a set of 6, if I'm not mistaken. You can't see the picture. It's not in the picture, but very cool. These were actually an 80s issue back in the 80s, so they do have some pretty decent value to them. So. You can't get them anymore. You could call prank them, but you can't get them anymore.
And how many strings is that ukulele that is under it?
It's a 4-stringer.
All right. Yeah, this is a tough one right here.
Kirk, what is wrong with you today?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Nothing. Nothing.
Normal for me.
You're right.
All right, what would you do for those babies?
Okay, I got it.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Oh.
6. There's 6 there? 5.
This is a tough one because the potential here is off the grid. I mean, if these are a hot commodity, I mean, it could sell for a very nice price. And that's the thing is, I don't know if it is or if it's just something cool, but I'll try to find a happy medium.
Yeah, I got it back there. Yeah.
Question is, who doesn't want a set of 007 plates, right? I mean, what house doesn't need that in there?
Brands. Like brands are the thing.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? You can make some fries, put a little ketchup on that girl in that bikini's head, and then,
Do the show.
I fully expect to see something fly in from the other room and hit you in the head in just a minute.
It is possible.
Did you get?
Yeah.
I'll guess.
He's trying to get in trouble right now. That's what he's doing.
I'll guess $100. I'll pay $100 for those.
Okay.
I recounted. There are 6 plates.
Yeah, there are.
There are 6 plates.
Okay, then I change my answer to $100.
Okay. And they do not. It does not come with a ukulele. Ukulele is kind of cool. It's a little Yamaha ukulele. So
Ooh.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, man. Next. So this is number 4. This is the storied item.
Not yet. We're saving that one. Nope, we're saving that one for last.
Okay.
Saving that one for last.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. We're going Tiger Woods this time.
Oh, okay. 2001 Masters signed Tiger Woods flag. Tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Did Tiger Woods win the Masters in 2001?
Yeah, he did. I think the only reason that sounded bad, Kirk, is I think it was out of tune. No, just the guitar, man. So. Just
say yes, Ryan. Yes. Yes, it was.
Wow, he is really channeling Bono today.
He is, man. Yeah, he's living.
I I was thinking Bozo, but you can go with Bono if you want to.
All right, man. So if you're a Tiger Woods fan,
Coming from
this is your deal, man. So this is before he became douchey too. Well, he was douchey, but it's before everybody knew he was douchey. So, right?
I think this is a pretty decent item. 250.
Okay. Okay.
And what does that mean, douchey, anyway?
I
I mean,
don't-
I kind of get it, but you know, to say they smell like vinegar. I mean, what is? You smell terrible. You smell douchey. You bag.
Yeah. Yeah. You smell a little
That's
douchey.
okay. I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that more.
But you know what? Even if you don't know what it is, it's like that dude was like douchey. Like, he was.
Yeah.
Man.
Even if you don't know what it
if
is,
you don't know what
that's
it is.
still that way.
It just rings like douchey. So.
And if you do know what it is, that is the. I mean, people. Well, for one thing, people don't even use that anymore, unless you're 7. No, you don't even use it. Do they?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
anybody in the? Does
Oh,
anybody
like
use that
actually
anymore?
use a mason gill.
A douchebag. Because back in the day, it used to be
You
a big
lost me,
rubber.
man.
It used to be a big, huge rubber douchebag. That's what it was.
Okay, but now
with-
it's
How do you have this much information, Kirk? That's
you're married.
Well, I'm full of useless information, Rhonda. You should know that by now.
I do know that.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Anyway.
Okay, so Johnny's guess on this was 250.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta let my
We'll
mouse
just-
catch up here.
How much would you sell that flag for? How much would you sell it for?
This is how much would you sell it for post douchebag? Stuff. Oh.
So he's a douchebag because he started doing porn stars? I'd sell it for 500.
Yeah, no, he's a little douchey because what he did
Yeah,
was
what an ass.
yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
so.
Oh, 500
Oh,
bucks.
Here you go.
All right, okay, good enough. So 250 and 5. You writing this down, Rhonda?
Yeah.
Somebody's right here. I'm writing it on here.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
oh,
Ryan, there you go.
okay, now Johnny, we got to tell you the story about this one, dude. Okay.
All right.
And see, if you've watched this program, you know the story. So this is going to be a little bit redundant, but it gets better every time I tell it. So, right, Rhonda? It gets better, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So a guy brings this into me. I've had this jacket for nearly 3 years. Okay. He brings it into me with a pair of Air Jordans, by the way, not the pair that you're looking at, a different pair. And he's like, he wants a whole bunch of money for this thing, okay? And it's a Hugo Boss jacket. It's a Hugo Boss glow-in-the-dark jacket. From everything that I can tell, because I've done vast amounts of research and wasted a huge amount of time on looking this thing up, it is a one-off jacket, so one-of-a-kind situation.
Awesome.
Full wisdom, man. Okay, so he brings this thing into me, and he's like, let me tell you the story behind this. He's like, I used to be a taxi driver here in Salt Lake, and during the Sundance Film Festival, which is going on right now, by the way, he would have to quite often. You're actually putting that to some news.
Right.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so he'd quite often have to, his boss would call him up and say, hey, listen, you've got to go pick up a VIP from the airport or from their hotel or whatever it may be, transfer them back and forth. And see, Park City is about, we say about an hour from the airport.
Yep.
So anyway, so he gets a call from his boss. He says, you've got to go over to the airport and pick up a VIP. Call me just before you get there and I'll let you know who it is. And so he calls him up and he says, you're going to be waiting for Courtney Love. And yeah, and so he gets to the airport, picks up Courtney Love, and he says, contrary to what everybody believes, she was a very mellow, cordial, well-spoken, nice person in his cab. And he takes her all the way up to Park City. She gets a phone call, and she's like, oh man, I am so sorry. I've got to be to another engagement. I'm not going to be able to go to the Sundance Film Festival, so you're going to need to take me back to the airport. And so he takes her all the way back to the airport. When they get to the airport and he's going to drop her off, she's like, I feel really bad. And he's like, well, no problem. So he, on top of the taxi fare, she flips him $500 in cash, hands him this jacket, and she goes, I'm really bummed about this jacket because I was going to wear it up in Sundance. And I don't get to wear it now, but you can have it. Gives him a pair of these Air Jordan shoes or these other shoes and some other things that says, I really appreciate your time and I'm sorry I had to make you go all this way. And this is like he's like floored because he's heard all these bad things about her, you know. Anyway, this is completely unverifiable, but that is Courtney Love's jacket. I know that it is. I can feel it within my being that is Courtney Love's jacket. However, I have had it for a long time. So
Is she douchey?
You know what? I can't say that for sure. I can't say that for sure. So I know that you know, she's had her problems, but you know, we all have. So you know, can't judge it. Can't judge somebody for that. So except for Tiger Woods and Alec Baldwin. So
Okay, I gotta tell you guys, this reminds me something that I've been thinking about and I'm going to be starting here in 2015 is starting a podcast, and it's a comedy show that's, you know, we're just going to interview guests and have a lot of fun, and my first guest is the Hunchback Pimp. He would love this jacket.
I don't know if Ryan would part with it. He wears it an awful lot. He just won't admit it. No,
I do wear it. Especially when I go up to Sundance here in the next day or two, because I'm going to be hobnobbing with the boys up there and the ladies. And I
was referring to like around the house, you know, on a Sunday.
Well, you know, we do. The wife and I do role play with that on. So that's that.
Well, that was more than I needed to know.
She'd kill me if she heard me say that.
Well, luckily she's not watching. I hope you're watching, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking something like this new could go from at least $500. So I'd pay $150 for it.
Okay.
It's got the tag on it still.
It's got tag and it's got the hood. It's got the hood. It's legit, man. It's legit. That's all I can say. And it glows in the dark, as you can see by that picture. It lights up like kind of like a glow stick.
I just want to go be in the dark with it. Just to see, you know, just to check it out.
Go back there and check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go back in the dark bathroom.
You may want to run
right back.
Yeah, you may want to.
I'll be back.
May want to run that black light over it first.
Let me write some stuff on it. Okay. I'm gonna write my own.
It is dark back there. It's sufficiently dark back there. So.
I'm gonna take this with me.
Yeah. So
I would run that black light over it before I put it on.
Good luck.
Yeah. That way's a little tough. That way, yeah. Okay, so you said how much? $100?
$150.
$150 you pay, and you sell it for how much?
The lowest $250.
Okay. Okay. You know, from what I can tell, like I said, I don't know that Hugo Boss makes this thing like as a production thing. I've never seen it. I think it was specially made. Now she's worth, you know, a couple $100 million. So mostly because of Nirvana stuff. So she's got all of Kirk's royalties.
Right. So I don't know if she pays $2,000 for her clothes or if she goes to Marshall's.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think she went to Marshall's for this one. But anyway, so he's saying $150 and $250.
Yeah, and we need Kirk to come back for the last one.
Okay. Because of his junk.
Because of his let's talk about his junk while he's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know really how to describe his junk today, so we're gonna have to wait for him to. I don't really know what you do with it. Okay, all right, we're just gonna. I'm sure you'll know what to do with it, but I don't have a clue.
Hey Ryan, let's get your Super Bowl prediction.
Oh well, that's easy.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy. It's the Seahawks because I'm a huge Seahawks fan. So I predict that Marshawn Lynch is going to grab his crotch plenty in the Super Bowl.
How
That's
douchey is
funny,
that?
Yeah, this is like kind of an odd Super Bowl. There's like controversy about the Deflate Gate, and there now they took a limited edition like collage picture thing out of the NFL shop. One of the pictures is Marshawn Lynch grabbing his crotch after he ran it in to the end zone, and so it's shrouded in controversy, so to speak, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't know. We'll see.
Controversy about balls.
About balls, of all things.
Awesome.
So
It's funny, the local media here says Marshawn Lynch is such a horrible person. He grabs his crotch, but come play for the Arizona Cardinals next year. You can grab your crotch as much as you want.
Because he's a winner. He's a winner. He's kind of funny because he's not very media friendly. But he's not media friendly because he claims that he's got kind of a phobia to, like, that type of thing, either cameras or people or whatever it may be.
He likes Skittles.
Yes, he does. But man, I can tell you that guy is a heck of a football player, man. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, my prediction is Seahawks by 10.
Rhonda? Yeah, I'd go the same route. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be 10 or not, though.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'd say by 7.
You know what? I would say that that spread would be smaller, but the Patriots have got they've got so much stuff going on around them right now.
They're just douchey.
Yeah, they are.
Tom Brady is douchey. There we go.
Hate them.
I'm gonna go with it. Seahawks by 10, and then afterwards, Gronkowski, after his loss, he'll be living it up in Scottsdale.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
So, is it kind of a madhouse around there right now? I mean, you're in that area, so.
It is. Tiger Woods is actually playing at the Phoenix Open or whatever they call it for the first time since actually, I think 2001.
Yeah.
So, the Seahawks are staying at the Arizona Grand Resort. The Patriots are staying at Gila River Casino.
Yeah, because otherwise they'd be fighting. They'd be rumbling before the game, man.
Rumbling.
So they got to stay in
It's
different.
like West Side Story.
It's a lot of madness. I live east of Phoenix quite a ways, so I don't get too much of it, but that's fine by me.
You know how you're like every once in a while you'll find like a $5 or $20 bill in your pocket.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Well, this is even better because I just found some almonds in my pocket.
That looks like dog turd. That looks like dog turd.
And I am so stoked right now because these are not just any almonds or candy.
Wow. I dare you to eat those on there because
I
that
might
looks
as
like
well
dog.
have found a $100 bill in
That
my
looks
pocket,
like
dude.
dog turd.
So I mean,
protein.
Your dog is jealous, though.
yeah. They don't smell like turd. This one does have a piece of lint on it, but
I can't even believe you're going to eat that. Oh, God.
They've been in there, you think?
just since Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So I got these at your event.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, those are good.
Yeah,
right?
but I put these in my pocket for a reason, and I didn't know they were in there, so it was like finding $20 in my pocket. So.
Because that's probably how much they cost. when you
Yeah,
bought them.
no doubt. Oh.
Those are expensive.
Okay, let's talk about Dirk's junk.
Okay.
Let's do. Here it is.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
It's a French word.
What is it?
It's a derailleur.
It's a derailleur.
That's my Irish French version. Yeah, it's a derailleur. It's a derailleur for a bicycle. It's a road bike derailleur. Right here. It wasn't there. It is an Ultegra made by Shimano. It's pretty good stuff. It's top of the line. It's not the best.
One step down, right?
One step down. Yeah.
What does it do for your bike?
It changes the gears on the back of your bike to a higher or lower gear.
And it's supposed to just look good.
And it's lightweight.
Yeah.
Cool. Can you take it apart and let me have the gear off the back?
No.
Just one. Oh, darn.
I'll give you
never
some
mind.
ones. These are expensive.
Yes, someone that's buying this is not putting it on a $89 Magma. I mean, this is, someone who does some serious biking is what I'm
Not
thinking.
on the Walmart bike.
No magma.
No. Or
Hot molten magma.
Or what's their other brand that they make? Next. It's not a Next.
Yeah, or Pacific.
Or
Any
Pacific,
of those pieces of toughier crap. Like
Yeah. So.
No, this would be on your high-end road bike.
Okay.
So have like jowls or something. I don't know. It's.
Go like this.
I don't know, man.
Like this,
this camera just doesn't do me any justice. I'm looking like I have some jowls going.
Go like this. Go like this. Ryan's now having a jowl movement. Here's some.
I'm thinking someone who is selling this is probably not going to take under $200, so that's what I'll go with.
So are you buying it at that?
Yes.
Okay.
And selling it for?
Selling for $350.
Okay. Let's go backwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get.
I mean,
if
you can put your midlife crisis on hold for a minute, Ryan. Yeah.
Okay, that was brand new. I would pay on that one. I would pay $50 and sell it for $150.
Are you talking about the derailleur?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm way off.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of screwed the pooch on that one, so to speak. All hypothetical, so to speak. So. What is it? What's the real answer?
My cost on that's about $120. Goes for about on the retail side of things about $220, $200, $199 right in there.
But if somebody brought it into my shop, I'm paying $50 for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah. So okay, dude.
Hope you get 100.
This one's kind of ambiguous, so you're gonna get this one no matter what. You guessed 125 or 150.
150 on the coat.
Yeah. So 150, and you're selling it for 250. It hasn't. I'd say to the right person, it sells for $300 or $400. Okay. However, I've not been able to sell it. I took it in for. I think I bought that jacket for. I went really conservative because I was kind of afraid of it.
As you should have been.
Yeah. Well, not afraid of it because with the reasons you're thinking, Rhonda. I was afraid of it because I thought it was going to be in my store for 3 years, and it has been.
Yeah.
So I paid $40 for it. So.
Oh.
And I tell you, it's the best stinking $40 I've spent in a long time because that jacket has paid dividends. Now, not money dividends, but other dividends. Because
It's been entertaining.
Yeah, it's been entertaining. I've been able to drive Rhonda nuts with it. All sorts of stuff. So yeah.
It's amazing how much it glows in the dark. Like when I walked in the back, it's just barely dark right through the door.
The guy
that thing just lit up. It's like, whoa, I can see everything in
like
there.
a Roman candle.
Yeah, it's pretty bright.
So.
You look like a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Okay, next, the Tiger Woods flag. The douchey flag.
The douchey flag. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
so I bought this flag right before his douchiness came to light. And so I paid $100 for this thing. Okay. I've seen them go for $1,000, but you got to get it in front of the right dude. So I still have it because I've been offered $5 for it and I've been taking it. So you guessed, John, how much did you guess on that one? $250.
$250.
More than I would have paid, but I don't think you would have. I don't think that you're going to get hurt on this one. You might hold on to it for a little while, but you're going to get your money plus some back out of it. So you did okay on that one. So I mean, I bet I've turned down several offers of $500. You could have at least sold it for that much. So anyway,
We got somebody came in.
well,
What's your name?
this is Skip to my Lou.
Lightning knows. He could smell me coming down State Street, probably. Yeah.
What's up, Skip?
Still needs a 20.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And I'm going to try to get at least back that 60.
Okay.
You know where we are.
Okay. Okay.
What's your name is?
Name's Kirk.
Okay, so the 007 plates.
Mm-hmm.
So he,
Right here. I see you do it.
a guy brought this into me. It's been probably 30 days ago, and I paid $50 for him, and I've seen him go for around 200. So if you want your one-time markup, you said $100. You're selling them for $200 because I think that they'll go for the two. So pretty easily. So
Wow.
you did okay on that one.
Right.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So this next one is what's the kind of the trick question. Okay.
Mhm.
This was our knife and lighter situation, right?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why this thing's in my shop. Okay. On a normal day, I would have not taken this thing, and that was the trick thing about it. So I would have turned it away because it's kind of a piece of jarring.
Ever since I've known you, this has been in here.
Yes, and it's just exactly. It's like the bane of my existence. This knife, okay, and that's why I threw it up there. So, and I'm sure I'll have it until forever. So.
This is what you should give away for the next Fun or Die winner.
Oh,
Overall.
yes. That's I'm doing that. That's it. So.
I'm going on a road trip. I'm coming up there and I'm buying that from you.
Oh, you won't have to buy it, dude. Oh. All right. Rhonda.
Sorry. It's not changing for some reason.
Going to
Sorry.
sleep at the
It was
wheel.
the Nikes. No, the buttons are working. The Nike shoes. That's where we are.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So
There we go.
Johnny, you said how much on these ones?
Rhonda?
75 and sell for 125.
Okay, so I paid. You did okay because they're worth a couple $100. I paid 50, and I've got them online right now, and they are up to 150. So you made your one time on those. Oh, hold on one second.
Had somebody come in. Okay. You're doing okay on that one.
Yeah.
I want my Easy Rider lighter.
Yeah. Just gotta come and get it. So where in Phoenix do you live? Well, where outside of Phoenix? Where do you live?
East, like Chandler, Queen Creek area.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I say Chandler, Queen Creek because Chandler is pretty nice and Queen Creek is out in the boondocks.
Yeah. I know where I lived there for a couple of years.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts?
I lived all over. I was in Scottsdale. I was up in St. John's and Springerville.
Oh, I didn't know you lived down there.
Yeah. I went on my mission there.
Oh, that's right.
I served an LDS mission there.
No.
Awesome.
I was there for 2 years. I was in all kinds of places. I was in Cave Creek. I was in Glendale. Anyway, lots of places. Love Phoenix.
I was out pulling weeds the other day, and a couple of missionaries came up and said, "Hey, sir, do you need any help?" And I looked at them like, "Well, you're dressed awful nice for pulling weeds, but dig in if you want."
Did they help you?
No, I didn't have the heart to actually ask.
Oh, they would have helped you.
Oh, they would have helped you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have helped you. They've been there all day.
We keep threatening to send the missionaries to Rhonda's house. But because it was corrupt. So, no. All right, hey, we're like overtime. So thanks, Johnny, for hanging out with us. We look forward to seeing your top 10 or top 5 vocalists in the springtime. And
yeah, if anyone watching wants to get in on it, throw me a message right now. I'll be sure to invite you when we do this in another month or
I like
2 months, actually.
Oh yeah, do that. I'll do it.
Awesome.
So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for playing Ponder Die. You did really well. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week on Jerk's Corner. And we got some cool stuff coming up for that, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so anyway, so we'll look forward to seeing you then. We'll see you in 2 weeks on Pond Boys. And talk to you later. Bye.